I'm Amy from WylieFord.com, and I'm here at 15 Pemberton Lane in Shanty Bay. I'll be joined today by Zaram, a world-renowned artist, the homeowner, and the designer of this incredible property. Now, it's a beautiful early fall day, and back in summer, we took some photos and video of this property, and I checked it out while we were editing it, and honestly, it's beautiful. But in order to fully appreciate the caliber of this property, I needed to see it in person. So Zaram kindly has some time today to take us through the house on our sneak peek of this beautiful property. It's a $9 million estate and waterfront. I think you can see the water through the windows. It's honestly gorgeous. I'm really excited to check it out, and let's go see if we can find Zaram. Hi Zaram and Amy.
Hi Amy, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Come on in. Come on in.
Thank you. Oh wow, this is spectacular.
Yeah.
Look at the view.
Thank you, yeah.
It literally feels like it's floating on the water.
Floating on the water. Well, that's the whole thing, the view. Come on, let's go take a look at it.
It's beautiful.
I mean, if you're going to live on the lake,
yeah,
you might as well have the lake right in front of you instead of a really long lawn, which is what we tried to achieve here, and I think we did it.
Wow, this is spectacular. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have like zero maintenance.
Well,
no grass to cut.
Very, very little grass here, there, and that was the whole idea as well. You know, you want to enjoy the house, not have to labor it.
Yeah.
You did enough labor building it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice. And the pool, obviously it's closed now because it's early fall, but we have some spectacular footage that we grabbed back in summer, and it's to die for. Like, it's almost like an infinity pool, kind of.
It is. When you're sitting down at the deck, and we'll go out a little later, you can see that you just see the lake, and it's really, really a great spot to sit and suntan, relax. We've got the music Sonos system that's through the house, inside and out, so you can control it when you're outside and listen to music. Very
cool. So it's like convenience, comfort, modern.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah. So why did you pick this
spot?
This spot.
Well, the first reason for coming to Kemptenfelt Bay on Lake Simcoe is because it's close to Toronto. Mm-hmm. So we're about 45 minutes outside of the GTA here, and that was the key consideration. And the other thing was to be on this side of the lake because we just found that the sunsets and the sunrise and the wind and everything of that nature, a lot calmer on this side.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. And this is Millionaire's Row, right, on Kemptenfelt Bay?
Yeah, that's what they call this little stretch here. We've got a whole bunch of very large houses and some medium-sized estates. We're actually butting up to the largest waterfront estate of its kind on Lake Simcoe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And this is for sale for $9 million?
$8,750.
$8,750, and you have another parcel that can kind of...
I own the property right next door, which is a 4-bedroom, 2 full bath cottage, and it sits on another 100 foot of lake frontage. So that's got 100 there and 260 here. So there's a possibility of getting 360 feet of lakefront.
That's a lot of lakefront footage.
It is.
A lot of summer fun.
It is. Yeah.
So tell me more about this. This is amazing. The high ceilings, the pot lights, the glass staircase, like, you really put a lot of thought into this.
Yeah, well, you know, the number one thing was to have an open space and something that you could be at one end and see the other end. So with the stairs, I wanted it to have glass. So you can, if you're in the kitchen, you can see right through to the great room or the sunroom over there. And in fact, if you look over at the other end there, you can see we did a fireplace that's made out of glass as well. I found this particular fireplace was built in a very small scale by the manufacturer, and I had them make this custom for me, which is larger. It separates the room, gives you that flow through, and it's beautiful at night, lighted up. The ambiance is just great. So you can sit in this room and have a different feel from sitting in this room with the large ceilings.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. I really like how it's like open. You really feel like you're sitting outside. You're really like, I can't even describe it. I'm almost speechless.
Well, you know what? If you, like I said when you came in, if you're going to live on the lake, it's the view. Yeah. It's the proximity of the lake. Some people have their homes set way back with long lawns coming down. That wasn't for me the ideal lakefront setting. Being right at the edge of the water, enjoying the views. That's lakefront living for me.
Absolutely.
And hence all the windows as well, wrapped all the way around.
let's go talk about this staircase. I literally can't keep my eyes off of it.
Yeah, it's now this style of staircase, you can see it in a lot of homes, you know, with the sort of spine and the treads. What I wanted was something a little different. I wanted the sort of impact of the treads being wood coming right out of the steel. And when you see a lot of these stairs, what you see is that they have a brace that holds the stair up. And I didn't want to see that brace. Usually you have the tread and then some sort of a brace. And I didn't want to see that. I just wanted the wood to look like it's coming out of the steel. So a lot of engineers said we couldn't do it, and they did a whole bunch of tests and mock-ups and checking for deflection and all that kind of stuff. And I was stubborn for many months. I was stubborn. I said, there's got to be a way to do it, you know. And a few months later, after a little bit of research, they found a steel alloy that they used, and we designed it so that the steel is hidden. You can't see it. It's buried in the wood. And it looks like the treads are literally just coming out of the steel spine. And then the glass railing just added to its feel of being something light and something artsy.
Your impossible floating staircase.
My impossible floating staircase. Yeah.
Possible.
It is possible. There it is. Yeah. So it's solid cherry, and I think it looks great. It works.
It really seems like it's made for entertaining.
Yeah, well, you know what? The whole idea of the whole house is to be able to entertain either small groups or large groups, and not have the feeling of crowds.
These are all stainless steel.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yeah, so we've got, we have here, this is 2 dishwashers, so it's a full one and a small one. If you only have a small amount to do, you do it there. The microwave, press a button, it just pops out, so
nice.
you don't, it's not one of these door type things. So yeah, it's set up to cook, it's set up to entertain, and as you can see, looking right through, we achieved it all the way around.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Now if you've got, let's say you're entertaining and you're not doing the cooking, let's say you've got it catered, so the caterers can come over here to this side. On this side of the kitchen, we have what they call like a butler's pantry.
Oh,
so
that's very nice.
Another dishwasher here, sink, appliance garage, a bar for your alcohol. We generally we have 2 sets of refrigerators here, fridge, freezer, and another one here. We just keep primarily drinks in here, and then we have a fridge here and a freezer there. So if you're entertaining, they can prepare the food while you're out with your guests.
Awesome. And what's that in there?
And then this is the pantry. So just off the kitchen, you come in here, and I call it my little Costco. You've got sort of dry material here, you know, cleaning stuff, paper towels, and then all your dry food is kept in here, and each shelf is lit, which is one of the things that I really wanted, because I've had shelves before where you just lose things in the darkness behind.
Absolutely. You know what I call this room? It's my crying cupboard. This is where I come to hide from my children, eat snacks, drink wine. This is a great crying cupboard.
You can put a lot of snacks and wine in this room,
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Definitely, and you can also light it up so you don't lose the wine.
But I'll show you when we go downstairs, another room you might want to go to, hide from the kids and have some wine.
All right, well, I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
What's next?
Why don't we take a look at the barbecue terrace?
Oh,
Straight ahead.
all right.
Yeah. You come out here.
Covered so you don't get wet.
Covered. Now, you wouldn't sit out here in the winter, but you can come out and barbecue. It's all vented so you don't get smoke, and all that smoke gets blown out the side here. As the rest of the house, it's got its own Sonos speakers here. Video surveillance, as I mentioned to you earlier. And so you can get to it from the kitchen, and you can walk out this way also to the mudroom. All right, so here we are. This is your mudroom entrance. It's also the entrance from the garage. You've got another set of stairs here, service stairs, so you don't have to use the main stairs. There's the elevator. We've got another powder room here. You can get to the barbecue terrace from here. Laundry room, and your mudroom entrance.
Very cool. And I hear there's a loft.
There's a lot. Well, you want to take a look at it now?
I would love to.
Why don't we go look at it? Yeah, sure. We'll go this way. We'll
right.
take a look at it. So you come out here.
All right, so let's check out this loft. This is incredible.
Yeah.
It's so open.
Open, tall ceilings, total privacy here with this light. I mean, you've got beautiful light coming in. You can see the trees, little kitchenette, little living area, little writing area, bed area. It's just a great space.
Granite countertop.
Granite countertop, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then you've got a bathroom over here. You've got closets on this side. And you've got bathroom here with a shower.
Very nice. This would be so comfortable for, like you said, in-laws, older kids.
Yeah.
This is, and I love that it's separate. So they have a separate private entrance. They're not bugging you when they're coming in and out. What's next?
Well, why don't we go back in the house and we can go over to the library.
Awesome, sounds like a plan.
Okay, let's go. And what I love about this room, I spent a lot of time in here. This is the second most used room for me other than my studio, but I love the openness. You've got 25 feet by 25 feet, high ceilings, a lot of windows. I can see out to the lake. I can close the blinds and have the privacy if I want to work. And if I'm feeling like playing the piano, I just get up and play the piano.
Yeah, this is really nice. It seems really relaxing, peaceful.
It is. It is. The key thing, again, like every room in this house, what you'll notice is every room has a view. Either it's the lake, or it's the front, or it's the paddocks across the road there from the other estate. Yeah. So every room has a view.
All right, so we're gonna go check out upstairs?
Sure, let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
By the way, I've been noticing all of your light sockets are in the baseboard.
Yes, yes. One of the things, being an artist, one of the things that I wanted was to have a lot of open wall space to exhibit the art. And it's a very difficult thing to do when you have your sockets in the wall, or when you have your light switches usually at this height.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I wanted done is I wanted all the the plug-in receptacles, whatever you call them, in the baseboards, so that you can see them right in the baseboards. And then the light switch, if you come here, you can see, and they're all the same height. See how low it is?
Yeah.
That gives you the ability to put more art. This side of the house is the master suite. We actually have kind of two master suites, but this side is, I would say, the main one. So you come up and you've got this gallery here, and then the rest of the bedrooms and everything down there. We'll take a look at that in a moment. But if you come here, this is the master suite. So you walk in, you've got double doors for privacy. And the way I designed this was that you would have, let's say, if you want to watch television and just relax a little bit, you didn't have to go downstairs to the library or to the theater or any other. You've got a den right over here.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. More views.
Yeah. Now, if you come over here, I'll lead, thank you. So this is the master bedroom here, and take a look at this view.
Oh wow. This is honestly to die for. Like, imagine waking up to this every morning.
Yeah, it's pretty spectacular.
So peaceful.
And we've got a bit of a terrace out here as well.
That's really nice.
So you've got, again, beautiful views of the lake.
What kind of floors are these?
These are maple floors, and we've got tile in there. Now the house, all the bathrooms are heated in the floor. The main floor and the walkout level to the pool, that's all heated. It's radiant floor heating. And then you've got forced air as well upstairs. So it's really, really comfy and cozy. You've got his walk-in closet here. You've got the hers walk-in closet there. And then
Beautiful. And
the master bath. Take a look at this.
And heated floors, you said?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So in the wintertime, it's toasty. You come in here.
I love the chandelier.
Yeah, the starburst.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
That's
And it just fits right up there in that height and everything. So you've got your tub here, you've got toilet there, nice big shower stall with a bench to sit down.
And a nice rain head.
Yeah, rain head as well. And then you can see here we've got these mirrors that are throughout all the bathrooms. So these are the kind of mirrors that are lit up from behind.
Yeah, I noticed that. There's like an LED strip behind.
So here we've got 2 rooms, one facing the lake, as you can see there, with a beautiful view. I mean, again, if you look out here, you can't see the boathouse deck.
Yeah, you can't. You literally feel like you're on the water. I can't say that enough.
Just imagine being in the bed and waking up in the morning and looking at that.
Yeah, so peaceful.
Yeah.
So what about these ceilings? Like, these seem really high.
Yeah, we've got downstairs, they're at about just shy of 12 feet, and we're just shy of about 11 here, I believe. And then here, we've got an elevator. We'll go down when we see the pool level, and we'll take the elevator.
Awesome.
Right? And around the corner here, we've got you saw the balcony that we had in the master bedroom. So here, we've got a really large balcony. That's more of a sort of, they call it a Romeo and Juliet kind of balcony. This is a large balcony, so you can sit here, fully open to the outdoor. So if you remember, we had the main master down on that side, and then you come in here and look at the size of this.
Wow.
Is that something?
You'd think that this was actually the master. It's so big.
I mean, you have a choice where you want to be. So again, a full 4-piece bath in there, like all the rooms. Beautiful view of the lake there, walk-in closet, and then this as the bedroom.
Beautiful.
And it's designed so that you have, space, height, as you can see, more than enough height, and different areas all within the same room. So that's it. That's the bedroom level, and we can now take a ride down the elevator.
Excellent. I'm
You
very
ready?
excited.
And
All right.
here we are.
So here we are on pool level.
We're in the pool level. Now, what we've got here, immediately to your right, we've got a bedroom. And it comes into this room, which I use as my studio, and anybody else could use it as a secondary sitting area for this bedroom. Or right now we're using the 6th bedroom on the other end, which I'll show you, as a small home gym. But I guess if you're really into workouts and stuff like that, this could be a great gym. So from here we come into another little sitting area, and the stairs from the main floor is where we were before. And we've got a games room here, so you can entertain, shoot pool, have friends over. And do you remember the fireplace I showed you upstairs?
Yeah.
Well, that is the size, that's the original size that they sell that fireplace.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when I wanted to make me a custom one, it took them 6 months.
Oh, wow.
But they got it right. So that's where I got my inspiration for the one upstairs.
Yeah, and I love these. These are so modern.
And then over here we've got the bar.
Wow. I can't help but notice the mother of all crime cupboards.
Yes, that's the one I was telling you about upstairs. So if you're looking for a place to do your crying and have ample amount of wine, this is it. Temperature controlled, glass encased, modern, clean, like most of the house, and locked.
Locked.
Yeah, locked, definitely. And then right off to here, we've got the home theater. Three levels, 12 seats, and the king and queen chair right in the middle. Have a seat. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Now look at this. You press this,
Ooh.
lean back. So this is the home theater, and around the corner, we've got this bathroom, which serves, if you're in the theater and you need to use the washroom, or if you're outside by the pool, you can come in here. But also, this was designed that if you ever wanted to put a door here, this is another bedroom. We use it as a gym. So, as I said, you've got the bathroom here, but this is a steam shower. So it's really neat. And over here, we use it as a gym, but it could be another bedroom.
Yeah, This house is a work of art. We've gone through every room in this house and I've been impressed with everything.
Well,
the
thank you.
finest details have all been covered.
Yeah, a lot of thought's gone into this, a lot of quality work has gone into this, and the results are there to enjoy.
Your art and inspiration literally breathes through this house.
Thank you. Do you want to go out and have a look outside?
Yeah, I would love to take a peek outside.
Okay. So you walk out here, and there you are. You're at the pool.
This is breathtaking.
Yeah. So you can see we've got the speakers, we've got the lighting, we've got different deck levels, and so as you were saying, when you're sitting here, like if you're in this area where these chairs are, and you sit down low, all you see is the lake. You have a nice large area here, so you can imagine, as I said to you, if you're having a party, people mingle here, people mingle up there, people mingle down there.
Oh, you have a fireplace?
And we have a fireplace.
That's beautiful.
And then we've got, so as I mentioned to you, we've got the marine rail here. So the boat just comes right out on a carriage, floats off to the lake, and when you come back, you just press a button and it takes it back in for you. And then we've got a nice little sitting area up here with a great view. Look at this view down here. Isn't that gorgeous?
Wow. And this is Kemptenfelt Bay.
So this is Kemptenfelt Bay, and then what's right over here is downtown Barrie. We've also got the GO train station from Toronto just over here as well. And we're about a 10-minute drive to the Simcoe Regional Airport, where you can fly in from almost anywhere around the world. They also have flights from here to Toronto.
Yeah, it seems like you're so close to downtown Barrie,
Yeah.
but far enough removed that you're close enough to amenities, but you're living in peaceful tranquility. It's just a nice combination of
the whole
both,
idea.
you know? And this is the first time I'm taking in this view. It is beyond words.
Yeah, it's pretty spectacular. It really is. And when you're out in the lake, you get an even bigger view of the whole house because you can't see that far end over there.
Yeah, it's ceiling to floor glass.
Glass, yeah, and you see it at night, lit up everywhere, front and back. It's just gorgeous at night. Come, let's have a seat over here.
All right, so I have a question. It's been
Sure.
burning on my mind since we've got here. Why are you selling? This place is spectacular.
Well, let me tell you, when I built it, it wasn't for sale. I built it to live. You know, that's why the elevator's there. I built it until I got old enough I couldn't use the stairs, I had to use the elevator. But what happened was, I own a lot of the land around the house here. And another lakefront property that I wanted came up, and it came up when this house was finished. So now I've got that property which attaches to my other property, which I have my horses and such. It's a very large property. As I said, it's the largest waterfront property of its kind on the lake. And so I'm going to build another house on that property, which is literally almost next door.
So do you have any plans for the new one? You're going to make it like this?
Well, I'm not going to make it exactly like this, but I'm certainly going to take all the features that I put into this house that I wanted, like the theater and the studio and things of that nature, and do it over there.
So much fun.
Yeah. So we're not leaving the neighborhood. We're just going to stay in the neighborhood because you can't beat this and being this close to the city of Toronto. But that's the only reason I'm selling it. Other than that, I wouldn't even think about it.
I could definitely get used to this. But I really appreciate your time. Thank you so
You're
much
welcome.
for having us walk through your place.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure. I'm glad to have you here.
Thank you.